Hey, what's up, buddy? I'm your host, Brian Nicholson, and it is 1:30 SportCenter News on a Saturday afternoon. Now let's go to the NFL. Josh Gordon has been suspended indefinitely on the NFL drug policy. Also, Josh Gordon tweeted on Thursday that he's stepping away from the NFL for mental health purposes. The Titans vs. Redskins plays this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Central Time on NFL Network in Tennessee. I think the Titans will win that game handily because the Redskins are not that good and Titans are just a better team overall and well-rounded. Marcus Mariota, Corey Davis, and Derrick Henry. Chargers vs. Ravens plays tonight, prime time in LA versus the Baltimore Ravens, and that'll be one heck of a matchup to watch on NFL Network right after the Redskins game. Because a couple reasons. First off, the Chargers, even though they're home, they don't have a home field advantage because their fans don't really go to the games often. Half the stadium's filled with Baltimore fans, I bet you that. And also, the Chargers have a really good offense with Keenan Allen coming back, Melvin Gordon coming back, and Phillip Rivers. He's playing one of his best years in his career. And also, C.J. Mosley's on that Baltimore defense. They have one of the best defenses in the NFL this year. Panthers get safety Eric Reed gets a fine $20,000 for a sideline tackle in Monday night's loss against New Orleans Saints 12-9. Texans scratch Lamar Miller with ankle injury for this Sunday's game against Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. That'll be one heck of a game to watch because Texans are really trying to get that win the division, and Philly is also trying to fight for the wild card, and it's also in Philly, so that'll be a good game to watch on CBS at noon. Gurley is game time decision with a left knee injury against the Arizona Cardinals, and Todd Gurley is a leading rusher for the Los Angeles Rams this year. Cam Newton is out for the year with a shoulder injury, and he's been playing with this injury for a while now, and it's smart for him because they're eliminated from the playoffs, and now he can rest it and get ready for next year instead of hurting it more and being out and ruining his career. Chris Paul III for NBA. Chris Paul III is supposed to miss 2 weeks with a hamstring injury, and that is even worse for the Houston Rockets. They already suck now, and they're going to suck even more without Chris Paul. Anthony Davis might be heading to the Lakers, and there's a couple theories here because in the past history, whenever there's a good player on a bad team, they usually get traded. Just saying. And Pelicans are bad. So I would not be surprised if that happens. Celtics had a team meeting. The Boston Celtics had a team meeting after a 120-107 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks for the third straight loss on Friday night. And Kyrie Irving said this team meeting was very worth it, and hopefully it'll help the Boston Celtics' future for this year. The NHL. The Carolina Hurricanes activated forward Jordan Stale from IR with a concussion. He had a concussion for about 2 to 3 weeks, and now he's off IR for that. Leafs center Zach Hyman will miss at least 3 weeks with an ankle sprain. He got an ankle sprain in Tuesday's win 7-2 against the New Jersey Devils. Edmonton Oilers forwards Juhar Kariya suspended 2 games for cross-checking. Now let's go to the MLB. Matt Kemp, Yasiel Puig, and Alex Wood have been traded to Cincinnati Reds for Homer Bailey and 3 prospects. This is huge for the Cincinnati Reds. They might actually be pretty good next year, but they also got rid of Billy Hamilton because he was a free agent, so they did not sign him back. But Billy Hamilton's not the best at hitting, in my opinion, but he's really good at outfield. Bryce Harper might be going to LA because I don't think the Nationals will sign him. There is a chance one of the Philadelphia Phillies might sign him or the Yankees, but where would you put him on the Yankees? You already have Aaron Judge and Stanton. There's no use for Bryce Harper. St. Louis Cardinals signed lefty reliever Miller from a 2-year deal. Miller played for the Cleveland Indians last year. The Oakland A's are part of a 3-team trade with their Texas Rangers and Tampa Bay Rays getting Profar. That's who the A's got, Profar. And also the A's signed right-handed pitcher Joakim Soria. NCAA basketball. LSU versus Furman. Furman was ranked 24th in the country with an undefeated season, the Cinderella team this year. They have finally lost against the LSU Tigers, 75-67, I believe it was the score. And also Buffalo versus Marquette. Marquette is the real deal, guys. With Marcus Howard at point guard, he's a beast. Buffalo was also undefeated and they were ranked 14th in the country, and they beat West Virginia early this year. And Marquette won that game in Milwaukee. And now tonight, it was going to be one heck of a matchup in Arizona. It will be KU versus Arizona State. And that is going to be a game to watch tonight at 8 p.m. on ESPN2. Ex-Kansas State star forward Willie Morrell died at 78 years of age. He averaged more than 20 points and 10 rebounds per game for the Cats when he played. Rick Pitino, former Louisville coach, got fired from Louisville, and now he's agreed to coach EuroLeague of Greece. NCAA football. Shea Patterson is for his senior year at Michigan. He's supposed to stay with Michigan instead of going to the NFL draft like it was going to plan. And also the signing rankings for the top 6 signing rankings of this early signing period for the college football. The top 4 are SEC teams. That really shows how good the SEC is at recruiting, and also their big conference, good conference, so that really shows it. It goes Alabama Crimson Tide, the Georgia Bulldogs, the Texas A&M Aggies, the LSU Tigers, the Clemson Tigers, and then finally the Oklahoma Sooners. Hope you guys have a good day.